with the type of graph that would display the answer best. The shape choose individual data. Individual data we will use what? We will use dot plot. Okay, individual data using what? Dot plot. Letter B. The shape choose the median. We must use box plot or dot plot as you like. Okay, we can use to find the median or choose the median. We can use dot plot or box plot as you like. Question letter C. The shape choose lower quartile. We must use box plot. Use box plot to show upper quartile, lower quartile, and the median and minimum, maximum. Okay, question letter D. The shape choose shapes and cluster. Shapes and cluster we must use what? About. Question letter D. You must choose dot plot. Okay, question letter E. The shape choose the number of all individuals data. We can use the histogram or dot plot. Okay, dot plot or histogram. Question letter F. The shape doesn't choose the 5 number summary. We can use the here dot plot or histogram. Question number 2. Choose the correct answer. Question letter A. If the upper quartile of the values k plus 2, k plus 3, k plus 5, k plus 4, k plus 1, where k is the positive integer is 15.5, then k equal. He give us upper quartile. Then you must arrange all values ascending order or descending order, okay, to find the median in the first step. And then you can find the upper quartile and equal the upper quartile equal 15.5 to find the unknown value k. Okay, first step we can write k plus 1 is the first, and k plus 2, and k plus 3, k plus 4, k plus 1, k plus 2, k plus 3, k plus 4, k plus 5. We can find the median. Cancel 1 by 1 and cancel y by 1 by 1. Then k plus 1 we called it the median. It's the median. K plus 3. Then we can find q1 here. It's verse 2 lower quartile. It's lower quartile here. It will be k plus 2. And upper quartile it will be k plus 4. And minimum it will be k plus 1. And the maximum it will be k plus 5. Okay, he won't find what? The unknown k, and he give us upper quartile. He give us the example. Look at here, the upper quartile. The upper quartile here was what? Was 15.5. Then the upper quartile it will be k plus 4. It will be 15.5. Okay, then you can find k here. 15.5 will be what? 15.5 equal 4. But he asked about what? K. Okay, k is a positive integer. Then we can write k plus 4. Okay, this equation k plus 4 equal 15.5. Then k equal 15.5 subtract by 4. It will be 11.5. But he tell us k is a positive integer. not write half, then k will be equal 11. Okay, understood? Because he tell us in the example k is a positive integer. 4 subtract from 15.5 equal 11.5, because k plus 4 equal 15.5. 15.5 is a decimal and 11.5 is a decimal number, but he tell us k integer, then k will be equal 11. Choose letter D. Next question. Question letter B. In the opposite histogram, how many students get more than 50 marks? Look at this histogram here. How many students more 50 marks? It's the marks, okay. It's a 50. We must find the result about 8, 70 and 50 to find the total, because he asked about how many students get more than 50 marks. Where 50 marks? 50 marks here. Okay, it's 50 marks. And this marks. How many students get more than 50 marks? How many students get 50 marks here? Greater than 50, it will be 70 plus 50. It will be 120. Okay, the result will be 120. Choose letter D. Question letter C. All dot bullet has the following characters except space. All dot bullet. Dot bullet, its meaning number line and draw point up here. We called it dot bullet, such that this number line. Okay, he asked about except. All dot bullets have the following characters except space. We will choose what? Look at letter A. Dot bullets should have title. It's true. Dot bullets should have data graphic above the number line. It's true. Each individual piece of data can be seen on dot bullet and represented by a dot. It's correct. Letter D is the number lines in dot bullet should start at 0. No, it's false because we have infinity numbers. Choose letter D. Question D. The dependent variable in the algebraic expression 2m plus 3 equal n. We called n what? We have here dependent and independent. He asked about dependent. Dependent here, it will be m. The dependent variable here in this example will be what? Will be letter what? Who I asked about dependent variable in the algebraic equation. Dependent here about 2m plus 3 equal n dependent and m independent. Then the dependent variable here, it will be equal n. Choose letter D. Question letter E. From opposite box plot the difference between the upper quarter and the lower quarter equal space. Okay. First we must find the median, lower quarter and upper quarter here. Look at here with me. He draws a number line and the minimum was 24 and 2 maximum here equal 34. It's a minimum and it's a maximum. And 32 we called it upper quarter. It will be Q3 and quarter here lower quarter was the number between 28 and, look at here, 28 and 30. This number, it will be what? Here is 1, it will be, in this number it will be 29. Then this number will be equal 29. 29 reverse to lower quarter. Lower quarter. The lower quarter, it will be 29. It's lower quarter, okay? You draw here, and this box bullet here from 29 to 32. We called it lower quarter, and 32 upper quarter, and minimum 24 and the maximum 34, and the median reverse to 31. The median lies between this number, between 30, okay, we have 30 and 31 and 32, then 31 is the median, okay, 31 is the median, and 34 maximum, 24 minimum, quarter well, lower quarter, it will be 29, upper quarter 32. You want to find in this example the difference between lower quarter and upper quarter. We get lower 29 and upper 32. We can find the difference between them. Write 32 subtract by 29 to find the difference between them. The result will be 3. Choose letter A. It's the difference between them. Question number 3. The following table shows the marks of group of students in exam. Use the suitable intervals to represent this data by the histogram. Okay, we can draw table and write the list number and the list number, and add what we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 210, 220. Okay, in this table marks 220, and number of students, the list number was 5 here. Okay, so we can draw this table comparing between intervals and frequency. Okay, interval and frequency. First interval, I will put 1 to 4, and then 5 to 8, 9 to 12. I add here from 1 to 4, 8, 3, and 5 to 8, 8, 3, 9, 12, 13 to 16. Okay, and 8 here, 17 to 20. It's the last one. And then count from 1 to 4. What's the repeated number here? From 1 to 4. Thinking with me, and count and then draw. Okay.